Let's see here. I describe him as somebody who is earnest, hardworking, and dedicated.
Definitely determined, strong-willed, at times pig-headed. when it comes down to it, he puts his nose to the grindstone and keeps on moving. It's what has to be done.
I would say strong, kind, and set. I mean, no offense, but the Larsen confidence.
Once you get past kind of his tough exterior, he's really a great person and actually not that tough at all. Kind of a big cuddly teddy bear.
He has the temperament of my brother Greg. He's a very laid-back, kind of quiet guy, and he decidedly has my father's smile and some of the temperaments of my dad. So it's an interesting mix between the two. Maybe I'm just seeing things I want to see, but I think they're both very definitely there.
The more I look at a lot of these pictures, especially today, I see Charles in them. William looks so much like Charles. I've seen it in some other pictures I haven't seen for a while, And I think, well, I hope he has a real nice military life that it isn't too bad, That's the chances you take, but you take chances in life anyway, You can go out here and get hit by a car or by a train or whatever.
He and one of his good friends from the HTs, Tim Bedell, have put together a drinking team they call their Team Extreme. And they have quite a record of beer pong.
The one instance that everybody asks about is where Team Extreme came from. Basically, there was a board at a party that people had tagged with Sharpie and stuff and just wrote stuff on. And for some reason, Will decided that our team name would be Team Extreme. So he goes to write it on the board, and he writes Team Extreme and spells it like dream, Xtream. And I was like, Will, I don't know if that's how you spell extreme, but so every time we would do something, we go to a party, go to a sporting event, just anything we were doing, it was always Team Extreme doing this, Team Extreme doing that. I can't even think. It's funny because we never really accomplished anything. We just kind of did stuff. I would say Team Extreme's greatest accomplishment is just graduating.
I think one of the most awkward moments for him was when they just instituted a no gun policy, no firearm policy in the dorms. I think Will was either in rebellion to this rule or he just hadn't gotten around to getting his weapons to the police station, And just like Will would, he gets one of his rifles out and takes it completely apart and starts cleaning it and the door's completely open. And Colonel Payne walks by and steps in and just looks around, and Will just freezes there for a second. And Colonel Payne's just like, everything looks good in here, and walks away. And Will's just like, holy crap, I almost got fried.
Very self-assured, very pleasant, and lovable.
Yeah, I think she just emanates peace and calm and serenity. And she is such a solid person. She lets people be who they are. And, she is so strongly rooted in who she is. I think that's just instantly calming. I mean, she's like a miracle. She did so much for me growing up.
She's very tall, has blonde hair, and she's really pretty. If you're having trouble with something or you have any problems, she just seems like the kind of person that you can talk to when you need advice or something like that.
I think of Jess and I'm like, oh my God, I love her. She's my best friend. She's caring and compassionate and would give you the shirt off her back to just make you smile.
She seems to just enjoy delighting other people, whether it's her second graders or her future grandmother-in-law or the nieces up at Greg's house or whomever. She just likes to delight people.
She's very down to earth, very to the point too. There's no BS when it comes to Jess.
Well, Jess can do a cute little chipmunk voice, so she can do it pretty good now.
You're still crazy. And even after she got out of the Corps, she still trained with the Raiders and would get up at 4 in the morning to go running in boots that would turn her toenails black. Yeah, she lost 2 toenails. 2 big toes. Why would you torture yourself? It seemed like torture. But to her, she loved it and the camaraderie and everything like that.
I think she's going to make a good wife, a good military wife.
She is absolutely the best person for Will. If he's doing something she doesn't necessarily completely agree with, she has no problem telling him so. And I think, good for you. Hit him while you're at it. I love her to death. She is quite a lady, and her folks, her parents have a lot to be proud of with her.
I love the fact that Jessie truly loves Will, and she knows what he likes. When she did the care package to him in Kosovo, she knew he liked the chewy peppermint candies, and she knew he liked chocolate chip cookies, and she knows Will for who he is and loves him. When someone loves your son that much, how can you not love him? So yeah, she's been a really great friend and a really great coworker. Now it's even better that she's going to be my daughter-in-law and she's family.
If you were stuck on a desert island for a year and could bring either Jess or Will with you, who would you choose?
Oh, hell, I'd take Jess. She's a whole lot easier to get along with.
I'd probably take Will because I feel like you have a better chance of surviving. But surviving aside, I would take Jess because, I mean, if we're going to sit on the beach and talk, she's better to sit on the beach and talk with. There's going to be alcohol on the beach, on the desert island, right? And we're not going to die. I was just remembering when Will went sailing at the river, and he totally knew what he was doing, sailing back and forth, slowly getting further and further away. And finally we decided we should go make sure he was all right, and he was a good half a mile off the shore, and we showed up, and he was like, "Hey guys, what's up? What are you doing?" I might have to update my desert island comment. If there's a sailboat involved, Will might not be on the list.
I think just by default, I would take Will because Jess would probably yell at me for sleeping in on the desert island and not building the shelter quick enough.
Oh, I'm getting in trouble. I think I'd probably take Will for practicality purposes. I would take him, and also, you know, obviously to have a friend there. And again, Jess is also my friend. But and I think if I took Jess, I think Will would probably slit my throat one day. So